Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. If you're thinking of buying Antminer D3, don't. That's my opinion. It is becoming crazy what's happening currently with the dash difficulty, dash mining and those Antminers D3. Just before we get to that, I've made a video early on and I've posted in regards to Jihan Wu, the founder of Bitmain, and I did say it on the title. You can go check it out. It's in the history of my channel. They mine first, we mine second, and I truly believe that's what is currently happening. These people are becoming greedy and they're truly messing around with small people like us. I do believe they're keeping those miners first for themselves. When they create the the miners, they mine for themselves, or they also give to large companies, large cloud mining companies, and then they start releasing them to us, the small people. Which initially when we get those numbers, they're looking amazing, and a month later, 2 months later, everything is dead. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's go right here. I made a video and I posted it on the 20th of October, and I said the end of dash mining with Bitmain Antminer D3. As you can see, even at this point, the mining was going up to about 15 million. It was fluctuating, it was down about 10 million, 15 million and whatnot. 15 days later, guys, or slightly a little bit more than that, let me show you how is that difficult looking today. So there you have it, guys. This is crazy. We're talking about over 20 million right here, 27 million right here, 35 million. That is unbelievable. What is going on in here? I mean, I understand difficulty does rises, but this is crazy. And that's why I said it even back then, and I'll repeat it here. It is not worth buying an Antminer D3. If you already had one in your mining, good for you. But if you're thinking of buying one, don't even consider it whatsoever. It is nuts. And I'll show you the profits. I mean, look at it. This is it, the Antminer D3, 0.12 per kilowatt. Hit the calculate. And this is what I don't also understand about Nice Hash. I don't know, do they get the numbers wrong or whatever? The profits are around 2.29 US dollars per day, clear profit, depending obviously of the power cost. And that is with the difficulty rising. Can you imagine what would be in a week time, in 2 weeks time and whatnot? I mean, it will be almost down to zero. 15 giga hashes down to zero. And how do they come up with 31.89 per week when you're making only 229 per day? Not quite sure. 7 times 229, 230, 14, let's say about $16-17. Not sure how did we end up right here, and how did we end up right here, 443 per month. That it can't happen. I mean, you can't be making 229 per day and suddenly at the end of the month you end up with 443. You multiply this by 30, you end up with about, let's say best case scenario, $100, and that is nuts. $100. I mean, the cheapest you can get this machine is 1,450, although it's sold out currently in Bitmain. I don't think it will be coming back. They know it's not going to come back. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitmain has already made for themselves even bigger, more powerful machine, which they're mining with it at the moment, obviously making dash for themselves. Everybody else like us, the small people, we are switching those machines hoping we're going to make nothing. We end up making nothing. And they keep mining. Obviously at a certain point they produce a lot of these miners, because let's be honest, why do they sell these miners to us? What's the reason? I mean, you wouldn't sell a miner if you know it's going to make you so much money, right? When you initially launch these miners, the numbers are looking fantastic. A month later everything is it's gone down. Another month and it's almost dead. So obviously they know exactly what's going to happen, and they're playing around with us. I mean, I truly think they're screwing at us. Bitmain and all those companies are becoming greedy, and it's sad to see it, because I don't think that's what was behind the initial Satoshi Nakamoto when he actually made Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency and all this. It truly has become the big players versus the small players, and of course they're gonna always win in this case scenario. I know some people are making good money. Fair enough. If you're one of the first to buy those Antminers, good for you. But as you can see at this point, there is nothing right here. So if you come across a sale on eBay or wherever, and you can clearly see those Antminers are going cheaper than you can actually buy them from the Bitmain website. And do you know why? Because they're not worth it anymore. That is why. And they're hoping someone's gonna maybe don't understand how mining works or whatever. They've come across the video that shows big numbers. I have no idea right here. I mean, $1,541. I wouldn't pay a single dollar, to be honest with you for a D3. I'll prefer to be on a mining rig. I think I'll be making more money with it. And as well as, if anything was to go wrong, I can sell the GPUs, the motherboard. You can't sell this. This is done. Once it's done, it's done. Who's gonna buy? I mean, what are you gonna do with it? There is nothing you can do with it. Yes, you can mine something else, an X11 algorithm and all that, but still, you know, I mean, I don't know, it's crazy. So there you have it, guys. It is disappointing to see this. That is crazy to see what is happening with the mining difficulty of Dash. And what is what I also think is disappointing, that, you know, we're getting all these Bitcoin forks at the moment. Those big players again, you know, are playing around, messing, making all these forks for whatever they're trying to do something. This Bitmain is obviously producing this, you know, Bitcoin miners, Litecoin miners, and I think the same thing it is happening with them. And if you're one of those people that you're gonna get yourself now or in the next few weeks a miner, you probably end up making very, very little from those miners. Very sad thing to see, but hey, what can we say? It's out of our control. The only thing we can actually do is, you know, create videos like this, spread the word around, so people don't end up buying you know, those miners when it's too late. You know, we don't want anyone to really get in and then be disappointed. I've actually watched the video early on, and I'll be honest with you, there was a person down in the video who actually said that he has 4 Antminers D3 and he's actually producing only 0.39 cents per day with each of his D3 miners. Not quite sure why, but that's what he said, and that is disappointing. And that's actually made me make this video, because this is crazy. It is crazy what we're seeing here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to share anything with me and everybody else down below in the comment section, feel free to do so. Let's enjoy the cryptocurrency, but let's make it a bit more fair, and let's keep educating each other so we don't, you know, we don't get screwed in here. That's what I think is happening right here with these people. I mean, they're truly playing around with us. It's no way they're gonna allow us to make too much money when they are the one producing the miners. There's no way they're gonna produce it and immediately give it to everybody. You know, this is the reason actually they produce a very little, you know, batches, you know, batches by batches by batches, because, you know, the first ones, and we don't even know, I mean, rarely someone buys from the first batch. It's obviously, I mean, there's people who buy them, but that's the ones that do make money. Everybody else, it's done deal. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.